Is that from Gospel Amalia Mefobu of a HIP TV, and he was talking about the issue of high rent. I keep saying it, you don't go into a rotten mouth and begin to look for a healthy teeth. Because when the mouth is rotten, it's expected that the contents and the teeth also live in that environment will also be affected. You ask for development in Asaba. Development have come to you. Development has what you can call some form of results, ancillary results that will come with it. So because development is coming, our city, we are proud that our city is growing faster than any other city. So you cannot be growing and expect that you are going to still pay the money that you were paying in a prehistoric time. When you are enjoying modern equipment, you want to pay primordial rent. It's not going to happen. Because the development of the capital, the influx of people on account of the peace and other effort of government is largely at a very geometric progression. While the issue of accommodation and other things is somehow moving at arithmetic progression. And so you could see that imbalance between supply and demand. And I'm sure you are a student of economics, that when supply outweighs demand, the forces of demand and supply will set in. And in which case, you have many more people chasing the fewer accommodation, and that gives room for people. It's not only issue of rent in terms of houses. I'm sure you have tried to price a plot of land. Some of you are enjoying those plots of land you had before. You increase it from 1 million, you are selling it for 25 million. You are happy. And you think that the man who bought that land for 25 million will come and charge you rent from a land that is bought for 1 million. You know it's not going to happen. Forces of demand and supply. What we are doing is not to wake up and come up with a whip, because that is not going to work, and you know. What we are doing is to be able to open up other frontiers, other corridors. Across the 25 local government area, we have started a program, even if we are starting with 3 local government first, a pilot program, where we are going to have 50 houses to cater to the needs of primarily the civil servants. At the moment, we are building in 3 local governments as pilots, and that is 30 3-bedroom flats and then 20 2-bedroom flats. You may want to say, is it just 50? Don't forget that once you build a 2-bedroom flat, you are not just building it for one individual. That individual moves in with his family. There may be up to 4 or 5 persons who will live there. So you know what that means. And again, that also opens up that particular corridor where that building is situated, in addition to the job that it creates for those who are involved in the construction. Note, our desire is to see how we can escalate it across the 25 local government areas. We're starting from, I think, Ika Northeast. We have one somewhere in Ozoro and another one in Kwale. These are the 3 areas where we have started the pilot, and they are making a whole lot of progress in terms of the construction. Now, when you also saw that we went to open up the Ubolu houses, and we are building some rules so that those who can also build can take advantage of the accessibility. So some of the roads that we are building, opening up some other areas, is to expand the frontiers of development, so that development is not clogged in a certain restricted geographical entity. Because when that happens, when you are restricted to just a very small area, the issue of struggling to have a space will invariably trigger some form of demand push inflation. So, but once you open up the corridors and people have the opportunity of being able to build, move in. For instance, you could see a number of persons that have built in Opanam, who before now wanted to just remain inside Asaba. You can also see now that towards Asaba, people are now building beautiful houses there because they can now access those plots of land. So those expansion helps to reduce the demand and the challenge that comes with it if you are not able to expand livable areas. So our expansion of livable areas is to also help to fight this issue of high cost, because by the time you do that, you are able to tackle the challenges that happens when supply is far in excess of, when the demand is far in excess of supply. So those are some of the things we are doing.